Oh my god, Neuras, are you drunk, brother?
Speak, man. Are you alright? Where's Heismay? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Neuras, you old sot, don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Heismay was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Oh my god, the guy's drunk, brother.
What a mess.
What have you done?
Witless! Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it! Ah!
Oh, he's here.
Now, what's all the commotion?
He was just been chilling.
Ah, that was it. He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heismay was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Neuras? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying.
Oh, Stroll's here.
With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else.
Ooh.
Children's shoes.
Children's shoes.
It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
Yeah, it's inside the town.
Inside the town?
So someone
Logically,
here
yes.
is
If
doing
that's the
the
case,
kidnapping.
I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head, I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal.
Yeah, and that could complicate things more.
You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heismay.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Jesus Christ. Okay, this is getting
Well,
good.
I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong? You don't look well.
Yeah, it's
Got a
definitely
face like you've
Morris.
just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
No, it's 100% fucking Morris,
You have my
bro.
thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris.
Yeah,
go on.
this
On the
little
night of the
shit.
kidnappings, I spotted a UG bolting into the wilderness.
Yeah, spotted a
Several times.
UG. Yeah,
Taking
righto,
a
buddy.
squat figure like that. I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 UG brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnapper's tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
Yeah, you
He's
motherfucker.
obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this?
No,
Just
you think
take
you
your
can
damn
abuse your
blood money
position
and
of
get
power
out
like
of
this,
here.
you motherfucker?
Fine,
I'll
fine,
take you down
keep your
myself,
head on.
bro.
We'll get to the bottom
I'll
of this
cut these ropes loose
Is
on
there a problem
friggin'.
here? Barden, may I interrupt?
Oh shit, Joanna.
No problem, ma'am.
Was that?
What?
Did you hear it, lad?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Now I see your game, you fiends. What? He's gone!
Heismay!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
Wait, what's going on? He heard something.
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heismay?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heismay with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be god of the people, has been kidnapping
What the
the
who the
residents
fuck
and
is
selling them
buying
off.
these people,
be.
bro?
And there's
Like,
also
what?
those footsteps that old Heismay heard in the night.
Neuras is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
What the hell is going on? This shit's crazy right now.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Ah, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heismay's reports that shook me. No, I saw something. It was right after I slung Heismay into the bathroom. Out the
Massive
window,
shadow moving through the
I saw
fog.
some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell.
What the
It was
f-
like
okay,
the
this-
horrors of every fairy
Okay,
story
there's
from my
some
schoolboy
shit going on
days
here. Like, what the
sprung to
fuck,
Stygian
guys?
life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
There, you're all right now.
Massive shadow.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heismay.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heismay's bound to have a reason for bolting.
Yeah,
off
he's got to have a reason for bolting when Joanna came in, so it's definitely something to do with Sanctus. It's always something to do with the bloody Sanctus, isn't it? So they can't remove the blockade from the gate. Sounds like he's got them on the wild goose chase.
Fine.
What are our plans then? Should we just sneak in? Hold it, over here. Yeah, sounds like Barden. So yeah, it's
Evidently.
quite clear that Barden is not part of this ploy or this plot or whatever. Like, I don't know why you would sell children and shit, but that's just strange.
Got to say,
What folly.
Could have avoided all this trouble if you just lopped my head off to start with. Oddballs, a lot of you. Why did you run off so
The
suddenly?
truth is,
I did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Joanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child's scream. Oh, and Lady Joanna is, well, she is childless. Whatever you heard, it cannot have been her own family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on Morris being the weasel. He lied to our faces, trying to get us to walk into humans' jaws.
it's absurd.
No, that's absurd. I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you help me put an end to this evil? I've nobody else to turn to.
Yeah.
Of course. After all, we can't use your head for the competition. You'll need a replacement anime win, right? Of course.
Huh?
I'm in your debt.
And so?
Seemed to us like no kidnapper could get victims into the castle on our watch, not under all our noses.
But then?
But there was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards didn't know about, and Heismay's the man who found it. There'd be plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Morris may have known about it as well.
Is that right then?
Blind Well Alley, Cattle Racket Road. Alright then. A well leading to an underground channel.
Isn't that?
Everybody's already headed to Blind Well Alley. We can get there by following Cattle Racket Road, so let's get there when you're ready. Damn. Holy shit. So there's a big plot that Joanna and freaking Morris are gonna bloody do the shit? Damn. Okay, well, let's just head over to Cattle Racket Road. Blindwell Alley. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is another dungeon. Head to the underground channel. Alright, here we go. Damn. They're going off. I can hear the kidnapped children screaming underneath here. We must help them. Holy shit. Okay, are we ready? Okay, so first of all, I just want to see, in terms of the archetype tree, what do we actually have with these people? So let's just do diagonal such for now. So we got Seeker, Night Mage. Don't really need any of the other ones. So I got Strike on Knight and I got Pierce. Okay, let's go. We should be able to get down to the underground channel from here.
Ready?
Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
However,
Kriegante Castle. Damn, man. Okay, let's rescue these kids. Actually, what day is it?
what now?
Okay. Alright, let's rescue these kids.
Keep your wits about you.
Yeah, it's the guard. It's Morris.
Get the bait moving already.
Get the
Nothing
bait.
goes out of control. We'll be dinner.
What are they keeping here? And what are they feeding, like, the
You
kids?
can't run from us.
Please. Help.
What the fuck are they
Child
doing?
yet lives.
Out of your jurisdiction now, aren't you? You're trespassers down here. That means anything that happens to you is your own damn fault.
Bro, what the fuck is
If
going
you've got
on?
something to say it to our faces. Even you must feel the weight of what you've done.
Nah, he doesn't give a shit, mate.
Eyes up. Something stirs in the back.
Oh my god, it's like dogs.
Are these the monsters we heard about?
Nah, there's a bigger
No,
monster here somewhere.
Further back. 'Tis the footsteps in the night.
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make a melee.
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. I couldn't live on the wages of a guardsman forever.
What the fuck? This guy's fucked.
Kidnap children for money. You utter scum.
Oh my god, Heismay's about to like awaken.
From
You
a
watch.
bloody-eyed Eugene. Look to your own sins, sir. You weren't just stripped of your knighthood. You were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play at justice now.
Bro, you're feeding innocent kids to whatever the fuck you're feeding it to.
You vile!
You tell him, Stroll.
No, 'tis true in part.
Oh no. Oh my god, we're getting backstory. Fuck, I'm gonna cry, aren't I? No, it's gonna be tragic.
'Tis why I stand here now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not when I locked myself away to be alone with my pain.
Oh fuck, bro.
O lodestar, who falters in memory, O thou anguish.
Here we go, guys. Heismay's awakening!
Stance have finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Now choose thy path.
My choice is already made. You can't erase your past. All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are
Thy light.
O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
This is so sick. Oh, I love how his eyes glow. I love how they rip out their hearts. This is so dope.
I am Heismay Noctul, I believe the arc of life depends not upon birth. By these hands, soiled or sinless, I fight!
Damn, brother. Heismay's archetype is dope.
Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
Oh, don't worry, we got your back, brother. We have got your back.
Go! Rip them apart!
Oh yeah? Oh really? You're gonna rip us apart, bro? Alright, mate.
On guard!
Nice. Oh, that's so sick. Here we go.
Morris, you will not escape me! Out of my way, fiends!
What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him, Captain?
I don't know, but
Oh, is
I'm
this
glad.
what Moore was talking about?
I'm gladly, you know, accept
Young
that
man,
this has happened.
You seem the most adept with this magic. I will strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge.
Unlock Synthesis Mamudo. Okay, does that mean like steals a rare item, higher agility, higher success rate, deals weak physical, may inflict forget. Does that mean these guys are weak to Mudo?
Darker arts.
They are not.
Let's work together. We'll team up. Fire!
Nice. I don't think it was gonna be like that.
Let's set it up. I'm counting on you. Bird.
Nice. Oh, it feels so good to have 4 press turns and 4 party members now. I love the music. Yeah, you better flee, brother.
Stop.
Don't worry, we'll be after them, Stroll, don't worry.
Damn! The bastard got away.
But the children are safe.
Good. You saved them, Heismay.
But what were they feeding it to? Like, it's still here, isn't it?
You know that I used to have a child of my own. My son. He was killed.
Fucking hell, man. Oh no.
I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight? Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers.
Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? That you might be...
We need to chase down Morris first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't he?
Regarding the watchdogs, he said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
But why root all this in the basement of the lady's own domain? Clearly, someone is invested.
Who would finance it? It's the lady. It's Lady Joanna.
I can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond the realm of any sane, moral person.
And to think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Baden for now.
Wow, our popularity ranking just keeps decreasing. After saving the children, I can expect my support from the townspeople to grow. But it actually went down.
You saved the wee ones' life.
Oh, wait a
Can't
second.
thank you enough.
It's not... It's the ranking, which means... Oh, no, okay, sorry. I've been so dumb. Basically, you want to rank number 1. Yeah, okay, so that's why it keeps going down, it's blue. Because I keep seeing, like, why are people cheering and my popularity is going down? Shouldn't my popularity get bigger? But yeah, that makes sense. We're grateful to you too.
It was thanks to your help, too.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Aye. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts. I'll round up the guard and search the whole bloody castle for him.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not going to be the first time someone from the church has done some shady shit, so...
I'll tell you this. Hard as we've looked, we can't find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
Is Lady Joanna
We're
the
here
beast?
for our own reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections?
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her
Nah, she's
hostage.
definitely not innocent, 100%. You watch. You watch.
I too have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue, especially not in my name. I believe in you.
New ally, Heismay. Heismay, a traditional warrior burned by his past, has become your ally.
Considering we're due in
Dope.
Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
Our foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out.
Alright. I left Heismay to calm down a little in the Gauntlet Runner as he wished and decided to return to the inn with everyone else. Alright, rest up for tomorrow. Can we go out? Oh yeah, fair enough. Alright, let's rest.
Good night.
Can't sleep,
Can't
lad.
sleep, lad? As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself.
Heismay's so cool, guys. Honestly, he's probably like...
carrying those around. Bit of an odd question.
I don't know, he's just really cool. I just love everything about him. I love his voice actor. I love his design. I love that he's the thief archetype as well. It's pretty cool. We're just a group of stragglers. I can't tell you just yet.
Sorry, but I can't tell you just yet.
Thought as much. In any case, suppose it's not my place to ask. Don't worry, lad. Just water. Back where I grew up, there was nobody like you lot. Just you chiefs. We've never been accepted by other tribes, and 'tis no mystery why. We're nocturnal, we look worlds apart, and there's so few of us. Not enough for any political sway. Our elders only ever thought of short-term alliances, loyalties changeable as the wind. We relied on their power, not ours, and resigned ourselves to that. Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child. I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. I honed my skills, that the city's majority might accept me, and I'll not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital. I felt like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as an equal. Fool that I was. They never really wanted me among the true knights.
Damn.
Just in the Shadow Guard, where my deeds were dirtier and kept secret. Equal and lesser in the same breath.
Yeah, well, that's how they treat you,
once
don't
my
they?
superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for.
Damn, he's been through a lot.
And little by little, I lost everything else. My son died. I'd failed to protect him. And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being powerless. Just like the damned elders I'd hated so much. But you know, you lot have helped me realize something. I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, instead of being the eternal outsider, I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior.
To be alienated for who
I
and what
only
I
wanted
am.
not to be alienated for who and what I am.
So true.
I just needed allies. Friends.
And from now on, we're friends.
A free spirit, are you? It'll be my pleasure then.
Oh, Heismay's so cool. He's so cool. Oh my god, that's so awesome.
Hermit, Heismay. Within him dwells the virtue of the thief. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Now we got Heismay. New bond. We can now study the thief archetype.
Bound somehow.
Nice. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the thief from Heismay. You can now study the thief in academia. Dope.
If my boy was still alive, he'd be about your age. Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course. As long as we're both awake. Might I have a look at that old novel of yours?
Yeah, sure, go for it. We'll show you one of those worlds that you dreamt of, Heismay.
So, this is a fantasy novel. This section seems to describe the utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see here. In this world, discrimination and inequality are forbidden by law. It is a sin to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state. Well, well. What a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5. Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot pretend at diversity without acknowledging individual differences. Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak. Equal competition doesn't mean equal
He is
footing.
so, like, he is so right about everything that he's talking about as well. And I'm really loving how the game just doesn't shy away from topics like this. Like, you might think, like, oh yeah, politics in video games, blah, 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 but like, seriously, the way that it's been delivered in Metaphor, and the way that this game is, like, released now, it's just so meta. It honestly is so meta, and I'm all for it. It was getting late, so we decided to go back to the inn to sleep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Idol's Day. Excellent, we're all here. Today we explore the depths beneath the castle. Use caution as we've both Morris and monsters to contend with. If you don't think we can handle this yet, we can go somewhere else and build up our strength first. We still have time to prepare if we need.
It's in your hands.
Indeed, I have only just introduced to these new powers. Regardless, I'll leave the matter in your hands, Captain. Quest start. Apprehend the real kidnapper. The culprit behind the abductions must be found. It begins by finding the guardsman Morris, but I also need to mark for the exhibition. We must infiltrate Kriegante Castle. Mission with the deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at Blindware Alley to delve into Kriegante Castle's underground. Start challenging the castle. You can also strengthen your party during the mission period by taking on requests in town or by improving your bonds with your followers. Storm the castle and apprehend the true culprit behind the kidnappings before the deadline passes.
The search begins.
Really?
That is true. Alright, so I do want to have a look if I can actually do this. Alright, cool. Alright, there's a few things that we need to purify and do before that, so I'll do all that sort of stuff, and then we're actually going to be heading out to
Alright then.
actually be heading out to Komaru or Komeru?
Alright then.
One of the ones. Komeru, I think it was. where we are. Oh, is it Atlus Day? Oh yeah, cool. So we can get some sales and stuff. Yeah, so where we're going to be going and finding some peeps. Okay, so first of all, let us do this.
Take a look.
That's new. Alpha Rockworm, Valmo, and Man-Eater's Grover.
What do you think of this?
Okay. Miner was eating stand a whole lot of fearing for their lives. Miners reminds me of Grius. Still location change, but it's still helping miners. Yeah, we'll do it. Man-Eater's Grotto. Colmero's on your way. You may want to pay a visit just to make sure you're stocked up for the journey. Okay. Oh, Precious Gem Sulfur Premium. Materia Informant.
Good hunting to you.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Cool. It's 3.5 stars. That's alright. We did beat the other dungeon, which was like 4 stars. You know. Man-Eater Grotto. Alright.
And right there's a ladder.
Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna go quickly grab that informant as well. Oh, he's got their Vermin of Secret of Kriegante Castle and Inclement Weather. So let me do that.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
Alpha Rockworm Valmo.
He's the real skinny.
So if you want to make an Envy, you have to defeat them all at the same time. What? Apparently they're weak to ice, they may be sturdy, but they're vulnerable to the cold. Other than that, there's also other critters like bugs and flower monsters. Careful with those since they try to paralyze you. God damn. Okay. And then we want Kriegante Castle as well. Just between you and me, there's an unusual amount of monsters dwelling in the castle underground. Don't ask me how they got there or why. I don't know. I don't care to find out. Giant lizards and wild hounds. Lizards are beasts. Launch out attack. Meanwhile, hounds. Piercing howl. Okay. Gain the upper hand if you can put them to sleep. Well, thanks. Yeah, thanks for putting them to sleep, brother. Like, yeah, of course. I'm gonna be charting a course to Camero, so we can complete some quests there. So let's quickly go.
Everyone's here.
Do the round table. Heismay's now seated at the round table. I really love how like all your party members get seated, so that's pretty cool. So there's like 3 seats left. So that means 3 party members left. Now, where do I run her? We want her to run to Camero.
Tis something bad, yes.
Alright. Let's go. The old man that Neuras is looking for is there. Let's pay the man a visit.
That's interesting.
There should be other goods as well when I go.
It's your call.
Oh, we can make it back by tonight. That's pretty good.
Let's be off.
Alright, let's go. Off we go in the Gauntlet Runner. Fire up that heart. Or that beating Margla crystal.
Toward a small farming village, and each shuddering step reminds them of their journey's purpose.
So yeah, so Camaro, we're going to be doing a bunch of stuff, but the one thing that we're going to be doing that's the most, well, not really critical, but the most important is to finish off Neuras' quest, so then we can get Neuras' link, which means we will get the Gunner archetype, which will be pretty useful. Actually, I'm not going to raise courage today. Can I read? Wait, is reading in here? No, that's the food shelf. Reading's in here, right? This book outlines useful conversational techniques for convincing others. I haven't started it yet. Cool. Gain more eloquence. Yeah, let's read.
What's that?
Apparently, this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This section is part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Okay, I guess that's true. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor, then use flattery to probe for weak points. Probe for weak points? to gain the upper hand.
Sure.
No kidding.
I feel like paying closer attention to the art of persuasion has increased my eloquence.
Alright.
So yeah, option 2, gaining the upper hand will give you +4, everything else will give you +3. Again, don't really know how sensitive you know, the point system is in this game. I don't believe it's that sensitive, but we'll have to have a look.
The party at
but yeah.
last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return.
So it's like a really small village, but there's like seems to be like a lot of good shit there. Comero. Oh, the landscapes look so good. This is the place. 'Tis more barren than I imagined. The kind of village one would only visit in the most dire circumstances, I'm sure. Basically calling it a shithole, Hulkenberg? What? Oh, come now, the air is clean, there's no sign they've been attacked by humans. Really, what more can you ask for? In fact, gazing out at all this green, I find such peace, I can hardly think of raising my sword again.
Fine.
Stroll, please.
Come on.
Hey, guess what? I found a village shop.
That reminds me.
By the way, do you want to ask about the old inventor? You know, the old man with the relic that Neuras was looking for. Why didn't Neuras leave the runner then? Shouldn't this be a happy reunion? Who knows? Though I thought I heard him mutter old goat's probably dead or something like that.
Hey.
Excuse me, is there an old inventor living in this village? An inventor? Hold on, you don't mean there's Ishkia Kodja with the bad leg? Well, I'll be damned. Never thought anyone would actually show up. Sorry to say he passed away not too long ago. Quite suddenly, ooh. But you knew him, did you? If so, here, this is for you. Glass ornaments. What is this, an igniter? I've never seen such a shape. Couldn't tell you, haven't the foggiest what happens in inventors' heads. He just told me to give this to anyone who came asking about him. Heard he used to be famous in the royal capital, but he developed a fondness for this place and our sky burial ritual. Let me give this to you too. Inventor's Journal. What in blazes is this? I can't make out a single word. Where's a language like this come from?
This?
After I handed him what I got at the village, Neuras fell into silent inspection.
He's been like that for a while now. Wonder if he's alright.
Me too.
I knew it! This thing's the genuine article.
It's a relic?
Real bona fide lost relic in my hand.
Oh, damn.
Some sort of power affecting the air around it. Trace amounts only. Something... a reaction. A reaction entirely unlike Magla, by God.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Absolutely smashing! Beyond my wildest hopes. No bloody idea how to use the thing, but if I can just adapt this conduit here...
I love how the protagonist is like, okay.
Like this.
It's like a mad scientist.
I say, lad, did you find this for my sake?
Well, not really. No, we wanted to help.
To help you out, Neuras.
Why, I'm barely well touched. It positively chokes a man up. You may be just a lad, but you've the heart of a saint.
Oh, thank you.
And that old fella. Seems silly to ask, but he's long gone, isn't he?
Well, that's what the villager said.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Thought so. You can fight the years, but you can't beat them.
Isn't that a shame?
He made good on his promise, though, eh? It's in my hands now, old man.
Oh, the journal.
What's
That's
that?
right.
Something from the village. It's written with some letters we can't understand.
Ancient language? Oh, cipher. Fair enough.
A cipher? Mirror letters. See here? It's a script I use myself when I don't want any snoop stealing my inventions. Now I think of it, he's the one who taught me even that trick.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, old man. I owe you a great deal.
Damn, it's pretty sad that he's just gone. Seems like Neuras really, you know. I gave Neuras a glass ornament and inventor's journal we obtained in Comero. 5 hero incense.
So what is it? Blueprints for a big secret invention?
No. This is research on the lost relics. Looks like the old fellow was hunting for others. Different cipher here. He tried to guess at locations too. Looks like his chase ended when he lacked the means to follow his findings.
Alright then.
Say, I've a grander favor to ask. Could you check around for more of these lost relics?
Yeah, of course, mate.
Looks like the old man worked out a few other locations. There's 7 more relics noted down in this.
Oh, 7 more relics, 7 more rank ups. Yes, to rank up.
With my own eyes.
Quick stopover or 2.
Stopover or 2 in our travel should be all it takes. So, please.
Yeah, of course, Neuras. Leave it to me.
Right. Leave it to me.
So yeah, Neuras's upgrade path or bond follow-up path is basically tracking down these relics in towns throughout the game, and then every single time you do that, you rank up the bond.
Appreciate it.
So a bit different to others by just hanging out with them, I guess.
We're in this journey together, what?
I can feel Neuras's passion for relics as well as his faith in me. I love how when we form bonds, it's like a handshake. It's pretty cool.
Engineer, Neuras. Within him dwells the virtue of the gunner.
I keep calling him Neuras, but it's Neuras. Okay, I don't know why I keep calling him Neuras. Well, I mean in Japanese his name is like Neurasu or something like that. Alright, now we got the Gunner archetype, and the Gunner archetype is pretty sick just because of the ability you get in the on the overworld. That's why it's pretty sick. So it seems like there's like how many more lineages? So there's one branch, 2 branch, 3 branch, 4 more branches of lineages that we can get, and then just a shit ton more adept archetypes. You can now study the Gunner archetype. It's pretty cool. And I will study the Gunner archetype just because the overworld ability, I can shoot people from range.
But do you even know where they are?
Well, they're scattered all about, my girl. If we could crack the cipher, that'd narrow down our search range a tad. I'll leave this journal here. If I can crack any of the codes, I'll make a special note of it. So you just take a look when you feel like a spot of treasure hunting.
Oh, I like treasure hunting. Quest start, relic search, inventors, big quest. Find Neuras's, cover the relics.
Hey, I was thinking this back at the village, but I think I might be able to detect this relic with my powers.
Oh wait, will they be just scattered around or?
I'll know if I'm close to it. When you want to hunt for relics, can you let me know?
Okay. It seems like Gallica can sense where relics are. Should search the area if she brings it up. Gallica will sometimes inform you she's detected a relic when you at the entrance of a dungeon. Make sure to keep an eye out for when you're exploring inside.
Thanks, you
Oh,
two.
okay. That's pretty cool.
I'm rather looking forward to digging deeper into this.
No worries, man. I left Neuras to be immersed in his work. Alright, back to Comero. Do we actually get to explore the village, or is it just like a normal village? Indeed, let's take this time to relax and stretch our wings.
Okay then, that reminds me.
Yeah. So what do we need? Okay, so the Margla pill. Okay, I'm gonna buy max of those ones. Cures paralysis. That's fine. Fleeting fountain of youth. A citrus bar salt used while bathing to increase agility by 2. Okay. If I grab all 20, no. So how many party members do we have? We have like 7, but yeah. Just get 5 for now. Just get 5 for now. Orgo sugar. I'll buy a few of those. 20% off as well, so that's perfect day to come to Comero. Prevents rage. Oh yeah, there we go. Prevents paralysis, magic +3, endurance, agility, luck. Just don't really need any of these. We do want to buy the pigeon parcel. And I think that's it. Yeah, let's go back to base.
Okay then.
I love how now it's like, nah, we're not gonna run back to towns and stuff. We're just gonna TP. Even on days that you return from a trip, you still have free time for activities at night as long as you haven't gone into a dungeon that day. That's pretty cool. Alright. Prepare to apprehend the true culprit. I feel like that dungeon is going to be pretty whack. I don't like being out at night, but it's okay to take advantage of the discounts. That's true. There's not much discounts that we can do. But we can turn in this request. These are for you, mate. The practical stupendous. Okay, cool. Oh, no worries, mate. Mission accomplished. Cool. Get some more monies. Our popularity ranking, we went up by 100. We're nearly at rank 1.
Ah, brilliant. Bye then.
Why, you?
Ochub's agency. Well, as long as it pays well, you know. Okay, cool. And then, now that we got the gunner, I'm gonna go visit more, because we've been using the archetype tree in the main menu, but we haven't actually been speaking to more. And I want to hear that beautiful, beautiful academia music.
Fascinating.
So you've a new archetype, have you? I expected nothing less. Please do not hesitate to study it. I will study it. Study archetypes myself. We'll get the gunner. So if we look, comeback victory. Recovers HP each time an enemy is stunned or defeated in the overworld. Which is pretty cool. Sleep shot. Only usable from back row. Deals weak physical pierce damage. May inflict sleep. May inflict poison. That's pretty cool. That's pretty dope. What can I use? I can use Masuku Kaja. That's pretty sick. Mania bullet. Only usable from back row. Heavy physical pierce damage to an enemy. Inflicts a one-time weakness to slash, pierce, and strike. That is very good. What is Wild Barrage? Only usable. Deals medium physical 2 to 3 times. Cool. Alright, we are going to be learning the gunner.
Fascinating. This right here. Alright.
1500 mark. We have so much mark.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Gunner looks pretty dope. I hear the voices of past hero souls. The gunner archetype is awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
I found new power.
Cool. Will we be going into the gunner? Probably not. But we unlock it. And I kind of feel like unlocking one more thing for Heismay. Did I unlock the faker for him? Yeah, because I kind of want Heismay to be my buffer / debuffer. So I wouldn't mind putting him on gunner, to be honest. But that's alright. We unlocked all that. We could put him as mage, but I feel like Faith is probably just his better one, I think. So that's alright. Oh.
True to form.
You finished studying a gunner for me. I stand to learn from such an insatiable spirit of inquiry.
Incredible.
Nice. Cool. Hero's fruit and increased imagination.
All right.
Nice.
Yes.
But I suspect we must also consider why is the king imprisoned me here in the first place, which is very true. I'm still wondering why he's still there. Most likely it was because my archetype research was nearing a truth that the king would prefer remain buried. Ooh, what truth? What do you mean by truth?
Alright.
Archetypes were forbidden by sanctism to begin with. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. Hey, who's that lady on the mosaic glass back there? It is a mighty power after all. I'm sure they saw it as a threat, and rightly so, especially if wielded freely by the people. Even now, research on it is forbidden. Presumably, the king reasoned that if he locked me up here, I could contribute no more. And so I continue my research day after day with no results to show for it, stuck in this place, continuing on in circles, just as he designed. I speak of it nonchalantly now, but in truth, those days was some of the hardest I've known. Yeah, it's pretty tough. However, through my fantasy novel, I found a connection to you who shares my dearest ideals. I doubt the king could have expected such a twist as this. The wheels of fate have slowly begun to turn.
It's conceivable.
Only when my research on archetypes on transformation magic is complete and immaculate, only then might I escape the king's curse. It is very interesting why the king has imprisoned him. You don't think Moore is going to be the big bad, similar to like how Igor was Yaldabaoth in P5, but I don't know. I'll help you.
Right. Oh.
The longer I dwell in this lovely place, the more your words of support touch my heart. No worries, mate. I mean, you are helping me on this journey, so, you know. I definitely couldn't, you know, beat the king and stuff. Oh.
Now, a new power.
Oh, nice. We got a new Seeker lineage archetype. Which is pretty sick. What do we have? Oh, the Magic Seeker, the Adept archetype. That's pretty sick. You can now study the Magic Seeker in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
Now then.
Ah, this foreign thing, joy, that courses through me, but you need a power to oppose more hardships. Study the heroic embodiment of the merchant. Which is what I already did, right? I should raise the merchant archetype to rank 15. This can be completed by anyone. Okay.
I have faith in you.
Okay, I should probably do that. That probably means it's going to cost me a lot of my fruits. But that's a-okay.
Now what am I to do?
Ah, just you. Sorry.
Just go home. Oh no, what happened? Why is her eye... Was her eyeshadow always like purplish? Okay, something's going on.
Unfortunately,
I no longer have any work for you. Oh no, don't tell me the dog is dead. What? She was taken. Oh god, no one takes someone else's doge. Those who spread magic united shall face the wrath of God. Okay. It's not hard to imagine what happened to her. Oh no, I'll find the culprit as well.
those people.
Anti-Igniter extremists. The pup was innocent in all of this. I shouldn't have kept her. The moment I start caring about anything, I lose it. No. We'll get them back. Brigida seems to be fighting through the pain. Hey, whoa, what? Tears or not, I can sense the pain, sadness, and frustration Brigida is feeling. Words would be of little comfort here. Perhaps if I stirred her imagination, she'll be relieved of such despair.
What?
Well, people will help one another, respect one another, and live in equality. How quaint. The author was a sheltered man, I take it. He knows nothing of the real world.
This world.
The only equality is that we are all inevitably die. How can you still make yourself believe in light even through all that? You live in a world that hates you. Yeah, and I wonder why they hate the Elder. I can't see that light myself, but I know you can, and I really do want to believe in you and your vision. I can sense Brigida's profound sadness and her grasping to trust. Nice. Got rank 4 Brigida.
I couldn't ask him to stay.
Priestess skill inheritance for merchant to 3. Wow. Widens the variety of items sold at the merchant shop. Cool. Maybe we can take a look and see if we can get some magic igniters. Here's your pay. I've included what I set aside for your future shifts too. No, I can't take it after your dog.
No.
You know. You want me to get the dog back? What? What? No. I actually can't believe they took the dog though. But anyway. It's all good. Whoever takes the dog, I'll get him.
It's nearly time.
Alright, we must learn the truth of this matter. We cannot arrive at the exhibition without head to our name.
Somehow.
No, we'll make Morris pay like right now. Like Morris is going to die.